Yeah, heck yeah! Map data! Hey, I think this is the first time we found map data before item data. This place is so non-linear, I'm not surprised that happened. And data download. Warp gate control system. Maintenance is required on warp gates in living area, currently sealed off. Maintenance will be performed on all gates and living area after activation of carbon reinitialization program. I have a hard time saying reinitialization for some reason, even though right there I said it perfectly. Well, let's take a look at the map, shall we? We may not be able to see the boxes, but we can still see the map. And we could maybe use that to find out where the heck the item terminal is. So... okay. I think the first thing I want to do is go back here and see if there's... me hitting the wrong button. See if there's any items on here. Oops. Is there anything else that way? No, that's just the elevator back down. And that just leads to something. I'll have to check that way, too. This appears to lead to an elevator. I can't go up, so I can only go down, but there's nothing anywhere down that I can see. I guarantee there's 2 items in there. Like, those are more of those giant glass cubes that we saw. There's another terminal we missed. That's the entrance. That's gotta be where the item data is, and that's another Hareen battle. I feel like I've missed a lot of stuff. But I'll make sure to go back and get any of that before we progress beyond the defense area too much. Okay, once is bad. Twice is padding. I feel like I'm saying that a lot lately. Alright, well. I have to beat these Hareen again.
I don't know what else to add to them. The battle is pretty simple. It's just annoying. I wish I had a different weapon for them, to be honest. But... you know, I wonder if the shield armor would work on their stupid bubbles. Not that it would help me to fight less in the pain. It's gonna be interesting if it did. What? That was half a crusher. I feel like one of them almost dead at this point, and I've got like 1 crusher ball left in me. And I need more blue cubes to get another one. Hello, blue cubes! Hey, he got me out of the shield zone! Doesn't mean I like him. What? Still the worst rebot in the game. The shield zone, not the Hareen. I don't like the Hareen, but they're not really all that badly designed. It's just that their design is something I don't like fighting. Come on now. Blow up. Hold upside down and then blow up. I'm not too picky. Gotta be almost there.
There we go. Hey. I already forget exactly which way I need to go, but I think I needed to go back to the left for something. Check. Yeah, this thing. There's nothing in here. You know what, though? I am going to blow up these anger pots. We'll just do this from up here. Nice and safe. And look at their big, goofy smiles as they rock back and forth, being pelted with a million energy bullets. This should be an indicator of how potent the Crusher is with how long this is taking. There he goes. Get the stuff. And the energy cube. Okay. Energy cube fell behind the wall. Can't get it. That sucks. Whoop. Okay, what gives? Stupid light gravity. No! Dang it! Okay, that's 2. Now for the real prize, the Hiroko. Really want those blue cubes that they drop. You know, I think this is the first time I've ever actually gone out of my way to kill something for a blue cube specifically. Alright, let me double check the map. I could go back down that way and see what that is. Or I could progress and go there. I think I'm going to progress first, because I think I remember what is there. And I would very much like to gain access to that. Got another one of these, and there's no treasure. Maybe I was wrong about them hiding treasure on those pillars. I thought for sure that they did that more than once. Or maybe they don't. Maybe I was just getting it mixed up with the big glass boxes. That's entirely possible. I believe that. Back to heavy mode. And side door. Okay. That room certainly exists. As does this box. Giant refractor.
Hey, you can use that refractor later.
Yes. Thank you, Yuna. That is indeed the refractor that Yuna had mentioned that we could use to power the elevator between the living area and the shuttle bay. Gotta be about catching here now, though. I guess they didn't like us taking that refractor out of the box. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed that they didn't use the refractor, like, pedestals that they normally use those for. And just have it in a random box. I don't know. Maybe they just did it because it would be a little less obvious on the map. But it still just strikes me as odd. Especially considering where you find it. Alright, come on. There we go. That's one gun free. Now for the other. We had ourselves a double door guard. And another elevator. An elevator that leads to the side area.
Looks like you've made it to the residential area. Does it bring back any memories?
Oh, you bet it does, at least for me. This place is fascinating. Welcome to the residential area. This entire place is made up of tiny islands with 4 gateways. Well, not always 4. In the case of this one of them is blocked off by an elevator. I have a lovely ocean view of islands that are clearly just kind of floating in space. Which leads me to believe that maybe this water and sky is all just a projection of sorts. Let's take a look at the map. This is the residential area. And the way that you navigate is by going through these glowing gates. You walk through and end up on a different island. And these islands have stuff on them. Each of these islands also has one of these pillars, which is actually a house. Presumably for one of the ancient humans. It's an old house. Unfortunately, the door isn't working. Every single house is going to say that. In addition, some of these gates aren't working, as was mentioned on that one data tablet we read. So we have to basically poke around until we find the correct one. Generally speaking, the directions line up. So this one is going to go to the island to the west. Which in turn is a bit of a dead end. A couple of these islands also have treasures on them, so it's a good idea to pay attention and like look behind the gates, look around the house, all that stuff. This one does not appear to. So let us check the next one. Oh yeah, and every time you transition islands, the Reaper bots respawn, so it's a good thing to keep in mind. Alright, this one doesn't appear to have anything. I think that if there's a treasure behind the gate, you could see it through the colored gateway, but I'd rather not take that chance without being certain of it. Okay, we can't go to the central area from here. Yeah, the objective is to get to the central island, but we can't. On a side note, I find it a little bit perplexing that we can't see the other islands from here. Like, the map clearly shows that they're not that far away. We should theoretically be able to see them, but can't. And yeah, the only reason these dead-end islands exist is because one or two of them have treasure. So that's why I'm checking them. No dice, though. No dice. Thought I was close enough. Well, let's keep going around the loop. Alright, this one could take us down that way. Doesn't appear to be anything else on this one. I have to admit, as much as I love this area, like, just from a concept and design standpoint, it's such a cool idea. But it feels very underutilized. Like, they could have done more with this. They could have done a lot more with this. And I'm really sad that they didn't. So many of these islands are completely barren. There's a box. And you can't see it through the colored gate. Okay, confirmed. But some of these islands are completely barren. They don't have anything going on. Like, they could have had, like, more of them with different Reaverbot types. Could have just changed up the decorations on some of them just a tiny bit. Like, I get it. It's supposed to be, like, this completely uniform, sterile world that they once lived in. But it still seems weird that there isn't at least a variety of Reaverbots to go through. It's pretty much just Hiroko. Well, Hiroko
That's
and...
the building where the master lived. I'll bet you probably spent a lot of your time there, didn't you?
There's also one other Reaverbot type, if I can find one. Because they exist only on the central island. Where are they? Where are they? Maybe they don't spawn yet. But that's okay. Not too worried about that. I'm also not going in the central building yet. I'm going here, to this elevator. Refractor inserted, and now we can return to the shuttle bay. With that, I will meet you back on Terra, because I think it's high time we make that final weapon. Oh, we can also ask Yuna questions. I forgot about this. What is Elysium? Elysium is a perfect world created by the ancients thousands of years ago. A world of eternal youth. A world without disease, hunger, or war. Sarah and I are androids with positronic brains built to watch over and manage that world. We were called Mother Units. You are a Purifier unit, built to seek out and eliminate aberrant units, units that malfunctioned and threatened the system. Don't you remember? Well, I think we established that he didn't. Although, it's possible he did, and was part of the question. Why are you using that body? Once I found a carbon on Forbidden Island. She was dying. I transferred some of the nanotechnology from my body to hers to try and heal her. She recovered, but I found that I had used too much energy and parts from my own body. I wasn't able to move anymore. In the end, I ended up borrowing her body to use as my own. Don't worry. Once this is all over, I'll give her body back to her. And thus, the mystery of Roll's parents has been solved. Joe and Matilda went to Forbidden Island several years ago, and they almost died. Basically, they were found by Yuna, who revived them. Or at the very least, was able to revive Joe completely, albeit with the loss of his memory, and Matilda, but only partially, with the loss of her own body, Yuna's. And that pigtailed girl we saw being carried around by her a couple of times, that was just Yuna's old body. She was carrying it around so that once everything had calmed down and the mother lode situation was dealt with, then she could return Matilda's body to her and go back to her own, perhaps under recovery here in Elysium. That part's not fully explained, but I'm going to guess that's part of her reasoning. It really is fascinating that, like, the mother unit and also Gats and Geats, as we've seen, they have, like, the ability to merge with certain machines You know, gas has merged with, you know, this shuttle bay. Geets has merged with the sulfur bottom. Things like that. I guess the mother units can also do it with the carbons, which, as we've established, are technically completely artificial creatures. There's a lot to think about. They really put a lot of thought into how this world works, and it always just piques my interest whenever I think of it. Anyway, let us go see Roll and make the final weapon. The green eye in the laser manual. Create the shining laser. This bad boy has returned from Legends 1, and it works in basically the exact same way. Super devastatingly powerful. Very good range when upgraded. And this one has the special effect of when you fully upgrade its energy, it becomes infinite. That being said, it is also stupid expensive to upgrade. Like, I can't afford to upgrade anymore. And just for context, energy to tier 2 is 900,000. Getting it to tier 3 is 9.999999 million. It is basically, you need to have max Zenny. That is what it costs to get this thing to infinite. But if you go through the game without, like, spending out tons of money on buster parts that you don't use like I did, and various special weapons just to see them out, it's like, if you know this is a thing you want to fully upgrade, you can just kind of go through the game with, like, just the 1 or 2 weapons you really like and the buster gun just fine. Even just the buster gun and nothing else, shoot. And, you know, you'll be golden. And you can even just then upgrade the shining laser and just melt everything. Anyways, I think next I am going to delve through, I'm going to delve through what we missed in the defense area. And this is going to be my opportunity to show off the shining laser. Alright, you know, before I get to anything new, let's just show the shining laser on this guy. Remember, I've only upgraded your stat once. Takes a little longer to kill stuff than the Crusher does with the equivalent level of power-up. But that range makes up for it. It pierces through everything. And its energy is interesting when you don't have it at infinite. It's pretty efficient, but you don't get a lot of maximum. Which I think I would rather have for a weapon like this. Either way, it is a very, very good weapon, and I wish I could afford to upgrade it more, but what can you do? It's fun flipping over the crabs with the shining laser instantly. It is less fun getting grabbed by the shoe buffoon. Anyways, first stop that we have not been to yet is this room right here. It's a gravity terminal I missed, but it also has a data download. Defense system control. High gravity areas are marked by gravity lines. Area is off limits except for maintenance personnel. That doesn't really tell us much. Anyways, we can lower the gravity from here, which is nice. So the next spot is... Alright, yeah, we already went there. That's the elevator. Yeah, that's the elevator, so we're not going there yet. So from here, we need to go south, and we need to go east. Right. Oh yeah, this was the room that had, like, the gravity lock on. Right, we have to lower the gravity to go that way. Which means we gotta fight Hareen to get there. This is why I got confused about them guarding gravity switches all the time. win. And there's the item terminal. Let's see what items we're missing. Yep, there's only one item there. Really? That's weird. Okay, that's good to know. And then from here... Yep, there's an item in there. So, looks like there's just 2 items left to get. And then we can return to the side area. First, data download. 80% of operating power will be diverted to carbon reinitialization program. If power diversion impacts operation, contact the mother unit. So it looks like doing that takes a lot of power. Not surprised. They're literally trying to eradicate all life on Terra. Need to reinstate that. Yep, this is what I expected. Laser time! Oh, that's beautiful. I don't care that I'm getting knocked down now. Okay, I do care a little bit, but... Look at how much easier this is. And I guarantee you right now, if this thing was fully upgraded attack-wise, both of them would be dead by now. That is how powerful this thing is when fully modified. Alright, I'm just gonna let you lie there for a minute while I get stuff. There we go. Alright. Ah, those stupid bubbles. Why do bubbles even hurt you, Mega Man? I think that's a valid question. I don't care that I'm almost out of laser juice. It's worth it for those pains in the butt. Okay. Now I can take the south door because the gravity lock is no longer in place. Now the gravity is lower. Go in here. And the 2 big cubes. Yeah, there's nothing in one of them. I don't know why that one's there then. But this one, if I can jump... Booster Pack Omega! What does it do? Attack 3, Energy 3, Rapid 1. If I were to put that on, I would lose 1 point of... I would just gain energy and lose rapid. That's not worth it. For this one, I would gain attack out the nose, but lose both range and rapid. And for this one, I would lose all my range, but gain attack and rapid. What's my range look like with this? I'm gonna try this. I've been getting kind of up close and personal with a lot of the Reaver bots anyway, and for the moment, at the very least, the Shining Laser is a good alternative for long range. Alright then, data download. Reaverbot Defense Control System. Warning, intruder detected. Repeat, an intruder has been detected within Elysium. Reassigning all Reaverbots. Priority, defensive systems and materials. That's nice. I'm not messing with the gravity this time, though, since gravity is already on my side. And I think that's it for this floor, so... Yep, I gotta go back upstairs, and then straight across once I have the 3-way intersection. Got it. Meet you there. Okay. This is the last area I haven't been in the defense area. Straight ahead. More anger pots! Have a face full of laser, buddy. Whoop. Oh, there's multiple anger pots. Alright, they seem to come in pairs in here, so I'm not surprised. I'm just gonna shoot until I get rammed. Like that. Silly Hiroko. There we go. Definitely more efficient than the Crusher is on them, even if it does technically take more energy overall. The speed at which the laser recharges its energy makes all the difference in the world. Even if the damage is indeed fully comparable. In fact, I think the damage was technically higher on the Crusher. Again, at same tier of upgrade, which would imply that same tier of upgrade would again, at maximum, leave them as better with the Crusher for damage. Also, there's 4 of these anger pots, not 2. I don't know why I'm going out of my way to murder them all, but I want to at least kill this one since I've already lasered him a bunch. There we go. Alright. Let's just obliterate some Hiroko then. It can pierce through Reaver bots, but not through metal walls. And that's what happens when it runs out of green energy. As if anyone would, wouldn't guess. Also, I am really digging this Buster Gun setup. The low range kind of sucks, but other than that, this is the most destructive one I've had yet. I just wish I could trade the energy for the range. Alright, that's enough messing with them. No, it's not! I have to destroy the pots. Okay. That's annoying. Not difficult, but annoying. Just because of the frickin' Hiroko. Oh, no, get up there. Stop it! My lord. Seriously, they're not hard, they're just annoying. Ugh. Alright. There's 3 anger pots. 1 more. Wait for it. There it is. I knew I was gonna get slammed again. Always do. I'm shooting you in the horns. What are you gonna do about it? There we go. No more pots. And I have to clear out the Hiroko. Well, that's fine. I was gonna do that anyway. I'm seriously perplexed on why the stuff is getting caught literally behind the wall. I have never had that happen before anytime I played this game. And now it's happening repeatedly. Oh well. Final box, Sniper Unit Omega. Let's take a peek at that, shall we? Energy 2, range 3. Really? That's it? Boring. I mean, yeah, I was talking about getting better. That's a minute. They had to throw in one last mimic. I am entertained by the mimic. Okay, well, I think there's a couple of spots we didn't check out in the residential area as well. So that's the next stop. To be fair, though, it would have been the next stop anyway. Alright. Yep, we're back in the side area. And before, we went the upward direction. This time we're gonna go right. Yep, as expected, we can't go back to the center area from there, but we can go down this way. And treasure chest. Knew it. I knew there was another treasure box. Let me guess, Zenny. No, accessory pack alpha. Wait, didn't we already have? I could have sworn we already had that. Did we? Hold on. Equip that real quick. No? Thought for sure we did somehow. Huh. Wait. I still don't think it's quite as good as this setup. What about with you? That would lower my attack and energy by 1 point each, but keep the high rapid and boost my range. Let's try that. Okay, energy doesn't matter. Yeah, this is better. This gives me that extra little bit of range I needed. I'll take it. And what's through here? Dead portal, dead portal, dead portal. Okay, so that is it for the residential area, which means I gotta go all the way back around the loop the long way to get back to the center area. This is why the central elevator is there, because going back through the defense area, back and forth at anytime you might need to go back for something, takes an eternity and a half. But that's what happens when I do things out of order in a weird way. No regrets.